In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the noise reduction plugin Brusfri from Klevgrand. Klevgrand was kind enough to contact me and ask if I'd like to review their new noise reduction plugin. I took a listen to their audio samples and agreed, so they sent me a license for this video. In Swedish, Brusfri, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, means noise-free. The claims for this product are that it is an intelligent noise suppression processor that uses non-phase altering frequency trimming expansion techniques to arrive at its result. In other words, it does a good job with a lot less artifacts than typical noise reduction systems. So, let's just take a listen and see how good it actually does. So first up is some electromagnetic interference that was happening during the most recent video shoot I did. And I think it was coming from the refrigerator, but either way, the microphone was picking it up, and this was the result. This is room noise. So yeah, that high-pitched noise, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's from the cell phone too. I have no idea, but it's there in the audio, and let's hear how this can handle the issue. So, I have this on for compression, otherwise you might not be able to hear it. I could certainly hear it raw though. And the way this plugin works is you click and hold this button. You don't just click it once. You hold it while the area of the audio that has no good audio. So I always do this when I record. I record room tone so that in case there are issues like this, I can handle it. A lot of times you might just get room noise that's just too ambient, even without some kind of electromagnetic interference. And the result is bad audio. So let me show you how this thing works. And I like it's a cartoon ear type of button. It's very obvious. It's white. You can see it clear as day to hold in. And so I'm going to hit play and then click and hold it. This is room noise. Okay, ready? And immediately the plugin did its thing. So let me play it again. This is room noise. Okay, ready? In this video, I'm going to be evaluating the IK Multimedia. Wow, that did a really good job. And by the way, if you're curious, this audio was recorded at 48 kilohertz. And the reason I point that out is because it's been my experience that higher sample rate audio can be noise reduced better, which is yet another reason to record at high sample rates. So yeah, this is actually the lowest sample rate example I have, but even at 48 kilohertz, this sounds really good in my opinion. I did hear a little bit of the whining left, but that might be because the frequency was different from the rest of this material. If you listen very carefully, you can hear it. This is room noise. So it's still there. Now, if I wanted to reduce it even more, there's a control over here called edge. The lower the percentage, the more it reduces. But yeah, the controls on here are pretty simple. So you have attack, release, and threshold. Just like a compressor. The attack is how quickly the noise reduction kicks in. The release is how quickly it goes away once good audio material is finished. Like I said, it's a lot like a noise gate than it is noise reduction. And then over here we have a high pass filter, which is nice because you might have issues with low end. And then this is a control you'll be using a lot, which allows you to add high end back in. And if you don't use this, then your audio can sound dull. So this definitely is something you'll probably use 99% of the time. Let's move on to some other material. Just to show you guys, this project is running at 96 kilohertz and the files are 96 as well. Now that that's out of the way, let's listen to some other bad audio. This is a direct box recording of a guitar, and interference was picked up. So not only can you hear the guitar hum, which I believe was caused from a fan. I don't know why fans are built into guitar amps, but yeah. So you have motor noise, and you also have the click track bleeding in to the signal, which obviously isn't good because this is what it sounds like right now. Now, in a full mix, that might not be a problem, especially with heavy metal because of so many tracks doing different things. But if this guitar was soloed for some reason, you're going to have problems. So, let's see what Brusfri can do. Again, I'm going to hold this button right here, the learn button, while no good audio is playing. So right in the beginning, I should be able to just hold it and this plugin should do its thing. Wow. It's like the noise was completely gone. I mean, if I raise the fader up, yeah, you can hear it, but it's going to be drowned out once the audio is going. So while I play it, I'm going to disable the plugin so you can hear the before and after. The difference is obvious. Very, very obvious. So one last test. And this is a voiceover recorded with air conditioning at 2 different levels. So first of all, I have it. I'll do the low speed first, all right? Because the low speed's more realistic. If it can handle the high air conditioner, I'll be very surprised. But I know it can probably handle this no problem. So actually, I'm going to duplicate this track right now because I need both of these. And then I'll just run this plugin. This looks like my noise area right here, but I'll just double check. Quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. Okay, that should do it. So yeah, here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. So for this one, I would bump up the high end. So let me listen to it again, amplified some more. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. Here is the air conditioner at a quieter setting. Actually, let me shut up so that I can get a noise profile. Okay, so here's a before and after, starting with before. Okay, that should do it. So yeah, if this plugin sounds good. Okay, that should do it. So yeah, if this plugin sounds good, you know, I've actually recorded with the air conditioner at this setting over the summer. I was definitely doing it just because it was so hot out. I mean, usually if it was just a short little voiceover, I wouldn't do this, but for live shows, I like what it did. Now let's try it on a louder air conditioner. And now for my final test, I'm going. And now for my final test, I'm going to record at two different air conditioner levels. Right now it's super high, and now for my final test, I'm going to record at two different air conditioner levels. Right now it's super high, and then I'm going to switch. And now for my final test, And now for my final test, I'm going to record at two different air conditioner levels. Right now it's super. So if you guys noticed, by taking a second profile, so basically just redoing it, it actually sounds better now. And now for my final test, I'm going to record at two. So I'll say it did a really good job. Like I said, the air conditioner was up to its highest point, and it's virtually eliminated. I mean, if I crank up the volume, you can hear it, but just to go from this to this. And now for my final test, and one more with it off. And now for my final test, I'm going to record. And now for my final test. Now, yeah, is there frequency loss? Absolutely. But that's how noise reduction works. And you could always EQ it back in. And I know Klevgrand is not going to like me for saying this, but that's fine. I would use another equalizer. Don't use their built-in high-end edition. I don't really think it sounds that good. Maybe that could be improved in the future, but I would use another equalizer from a different plug-in company to add in the high-end again. But as far as the noise reduction is concerned, I'm very impressed, especially on the default settings. You know, if I tweak this some more, it'll probably sound slightly better. And here's the best part. So to get equivalent quality from, a plugin like Isotope RX, you would have to spend around $200. This plugin right now can be purchased for $30 during their introductory sale. I believe it's going to go back up to $60. So if you get it now, I don't know how long the sale is going to last, but if you get it now, it'll be $30. I think it's pretty darn good. And for $30, it's really good. So yes, this plugin gets my seal of approval for ease of use and cost. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.